Hello my friends and welcome back. My name is Frank. In this video I'm going to give you another Kickstarter tip. And it's sort of a secret to help your Kickstarter succeed. I'll get to that in just a minute. First I want to remind you to please subscribe to my channel on YouTube and follow me on TikTok. Like the video and make a comment as well because every little bit helps. I really appreciate it. Now on to the Kickstarter tip, which is when you make your Kickstarter you have to have a section called rewards. I think the maximum you can make is around 10. And I suggest to use all 10 or at least as many as possible. Have the first one be a very small number. Because remember, not everybody can afford to buy a $50 special cover that's a limited edition and it's only available on Kickstarter. Some people just want to try to help you out with your Kickstarter and they can only afford a few dollars. For example, if you want to pledge on any Kickstarter, there is a section called Pledge Without Reward. So you can post $1, $5, $10, $50, it doesn't matter. You're not going to get anything back, but you're going to pledge without a reward. I think a lot of times if people don't want the comic, they'll pledge $1, $5, or $10 just to help the creator out. Again, that's a section called Pledge Without Reward. Occasionally, in a great while, I'll pledge $1 in this section just to help a creator out. But not too often. Most of the time, I buy the comic. But speaking of $1, here's a creator that has a comic indie bundle. What they've done is went to all their comic creator friends, have them donate a comic, so now it gives exposure to those creators who helped by donating their comic. And if somebody doesn't want to buy any of the comics in that particular campaign, but they still want to help the creator out, they can buy the indie comic bundle for only $1. This way, they're getting a bunch of comics, and they're only spending $1. Next, we have the $5 digital comic. I think this is the lowest amount that most people will post and put in their Kickstarter campaign to try and sell their comic. A $5 digital comic. That price is the average. However, I've seen them go as high as $6. Again, I'll spend $5 or $6 on a comic. However, most of the time, I'm not spending $10 on a digital comic. I want to make something very clear here. I love helping creators, and I love backing other comics. And I know creators on Kickstarter want to make money. I get it. But for me, my personal opinion is $10 is a little high for a digital comic. When I did my latest Kickstarter for Olivia the Mighty Kraken novels, I had rewards for all 3 books. So in other words, you couldn't buy just one book, you had to buy all 3. However, I did have one section, one reward for a digital version of The Taming of April, which some people thought that didn't make any sense, but it did because the same artist for that cover for The Taming of April was the same artist for Olivia the Mighty Kraken. So I had a $5 digital tier, which was the lowest amount for a reward in my latest Kickstarter. Now, just so you know, when I did my Kickstarter for Turkana Comic number 7 in 2023, a lot of people bought the digital version of just one comic because it was only $5. What I'm trying to say with this tip is the minimum amount for your reward should be between $1 and $5, maybe $6 at the most. Because if somebody wants to help you out and they don't have a whole lot of money, they can easily spend $1 or $5 or maybe even $6 to buy a digital comic from you. I personally think you shouldn't go too high, but that's just me. Again, I realize everybody wants to make money on Kickstarter, but not everybody has the money to support other people on Kickstarter, so keep that in mind. Have a reward level that's not too high and expensive so other people who can't afford to buy big stuff can help you out with your campaign. And there you go, another Kickstarter tip. As I've said before, if you have any questions about Kickstarters, comment below the video and let me know about it. If I know the answer, I'll make a video about it. Thanks all for watching, and as always, thank you for your support.